Right, what is next for Chris Eubank Jr. following his 12th round unanimous decision defeat to Conor Benn, where he was dropped twice in the 12th round? This is this is yeah, this I didn't cover this much in my video reacting to the fight itself, because I kind of want to move to making more short videos, just more of them, because I feel like sometimes they can get a bit long. For Eubank Jr., I think he should retire. I think he looked shot to bits in that fight. I guess the trilogy's an option, and uh, if he does fight again, bin off 160, I think go up to super middle. Because I even think even if he can make 160 comfortably, which I don't think it's completely. I don't think it's. Listen, the rehydration clause was a big factor. I don't think the weight itself was that much of a factor because he's looked good in fights at 160. Camille Sarametta, Liam Smith 2, for example, his two most recent wins at 160. Other than Conor Benn, one, he actually looked pretty good condition in those fights. There's not much you can say. But I think now with the rehydration clause and the fight, and it's kind of taken the fight camp, and it's all kind of been taken out of him. I think 160 is a bad move. I think 168 is the move. In terms of options, though, man, there's just not options. Who's he going to fight at 168 pounds? Edgar Belanga's a risky fight, right? Because if Conor Benn's beating you, right, Edgar Belanga is a big fucking guy at 168 and a big puncher. So it's like he's not good ability wise. He's not like great ability wise, but neither's Conor Benn, really. Let's be honest. People are rating Conor Benn as world class now. There's nothing to me to indicate in Conor Benn's career that he's anywhere near world class. Most recent win at 147 pounds was Chris Van Heerden. Fucking his best win in general is Eubank Jr. But if we want to take into wins in the weight class he should be in, it's probably fucking Chris Algieri, who was all right in his prime and a ghost of himself by the time Conor Benn beat him. So yeah, but in terms of Eubank Jr., man, Canelo, maybe. I could see the Canelo fight happening. People would be like, what? But the Canelo fight, maybe. Canelo isn't going to make his way back up to the top 168 pounds by fighting live contenders, is he? Wasn't even fighting live contenders as a champion. So I'm thinking maybe Canelo's like want to get a fight in the UK, a big name, which Eubank Jr. still is. Maybe. Maybe they bring back Billy Joe Saunders, right? Maybe they wheel out Billy Joe Saunders and let him and Eubank Jr. get it on at like a catchweight. There really is not any options, which is why this isn't going to be a long video, because I really think retirement's probably the best move, right? I don't see the trilogy happening. I don't see any future prospects at 160. It was already looking dry for him at the weight class, right? There wasn't really much he could do because he isn't a guy who kind of looks for the belt. So he'll take a belt, but he's more of a money man, right? He looks for the commercial options, in which there isn't any at 160. There wasn't, right? There wasn't before this. And at 168, there's options commercially, but they're unlikely. Like Crawford's a big fight commercially. It's not going to happen, is it? Canelo, not going to happen. He's not going to get in there with the likes of Caleb Plant, the guy that beat Caleb Plant last time out. I forget his name. Maybe Jamal Charlo. Maybe he does a fight with Jamal Charlo. But I'm hearing him and Caleb Plant are in talks. Jaime Munguia ain't happening. Like, he won't fight him in Billy. Like, these are all live contenders. Lester Martinez, he won't fight. Edgar Berlanga, he won't fight, I doubt. Maybe he'll fight Edgar Berlanga. Hamza Shearez is an option, but again, live dog. I say live dog, just live. He's a live opponent. Like, didn't want to take that fight anyway. There's nothing for him in that fight. It's not a particularly big fight commercially, and it's no world titles on the line. There's just not anything there for him in that fight. So yeah, man, I think retirement's really the option of Chris Eubank Jr. I think this is the end. He's had a good career. You know, he's got good wins on the record. Well, on paper, he's got some good wins. Liam Smith's not a bad win. Liam Williams, who was a bit shot at the time. James DeGale was shot, but still, these wins, right? He beat Marcus Morrison, who was a decent-ish domestic fighter. He had a fight against George Groves. Beat Arthur Abraham. That's a good win. That's a good win. He's probably a bit past his best, but that's a good win. Yeah, there's not a whole lot, but it's a decent career. Like, he made a lot of money. Obviously lost to Billy Joe Saunders, George Groves, Liam Smith, Conor Benn. None of the losses are completely outrageous. But But yeah, man, I think that's it. I think that's I think you put I think you tie a knot on it now. 36, made a lot of money, had a good career, had a memorable career. Uh, yeah, man. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.